Hey people, good morning. How are you doing? Compliments of the season. Guys, like the life of a tailor. It's nobody's mate. Like it is nobody's mate. Today is 23rd and basically I'm supposed to travel today, but guys, the workload, I was not prepared for this at all. Like from from my initial plan, I was thinking that latest by 20th I should be done with everything that has to do with Christmas job and all that. But guys, like to my surprise, up till this moment, today is 23rd morning. Like up to this moment, like I still have a lot to do, and I'm still going to be traveling. I've shifted my journey till tomorrow to see if I'll be able to finish up what I have undone. Like even my own the dress I'm supposed to one of the dresses I'm supposed to travel with, like I didn't even bother touching it because I've not finished with my client's job, so why think of my own in the first place? So I just feel my own can still wait. I just made my hair yesterday. Like this hair is super painful. They call it is it butterfly locks, I don't know, but this is the first time I'm actually doing something like this in my life, and it's actually very painful. Like I barely had a good night's sleep. I was just tossing the hair from one corner of my bed to the other, and that was the most uncomfortable thing to do. I'll still be having my nails done today. And then what else? Like for the past 3 days, I've just been trying to pick up all the things I need for my journey, and it's just been anyone I remember, I just go and drop it in one corner of the house, and just to make it easier for me whenever I'm ready to do the final packing. So that's basically it today. So like I said, I have some unfinished dresses and I have some errands to run. Like guys, how achievable is that? Let's see how it goes. Like I'm just going through this stress because I know that in few days I'll just be relaxing and be taken good care of. Okay, so guys, see you either in my village, in my sister's place, in one of my other sister's place, or and all that. So guys, I don't know exactly where I'll be seeing you guys next, but anyway, I know I'm going to see you guys soon. Okay, I love you. How are you? Hey, Ife, how are you? Nkiru. Oh. Hey, you did not miss me, Abby?
Yes, boring.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why? Why do you say so? Hey guys, good morning. Merry Christmas to every one of you. Like guys, I'm super excited. I get to have my rest. Like oh god. This is I'm in Onitsha presently. I'm in my sister's place, one of my sister's place, and like I've always envisioned, like I just want to relax and be taken care of, and like guys, I'm just getting up from bed and I'm really enjoying my stay so far. I slept and slept. Like I've not had this much sleep in the longest time, and guys, I won't lie, like it's something I would love to do occasionally because like I feel just this is just a night and I feel so refreshed. I feel so good, like just being out of stress. Like it's just such a relief for me and I'm really enjoying it. It's a Christmas morning, so many things are going on. So like from here I'll be heading to the village, and I think I'll still be stopping over at Oka. I'm just here to tour and relax, and then let's see how it goes. Like I just want to enjoy myself as much as I can, so let's see how that goes. Okay, hi guys, compliments of the season once again. I've just had the most laziest day of my life. I'm sleeping for over 4 hours at the stretch, like uninterrupted 4 hours rest. Like guys, I'm not sure I've had this much rest in years, and I actually was intentional about this because I actually wanted to just use this holiday to just give myself that much needed rest, which I've not had in the longest time, and that is what I've actually gotten. So this is the evening of the 25th of December, and I'm happy. I'm actually enjoying my holiday the way I planned it, and it's just rest for me, and that's just what I'm getting. So that's by the way. So today I have this very unpleasant childhood Christmas experience to share with us. Very, very unpleasant because as a child, I'm not sure they tried for us. I'm not sure my parents tried for us when it comes to that. They didn't try for us at all. So Christmas growing up, it's something that personally I never liked looking forward to. Christmas, please can you stop that? Yeah, stop it. So Christmas is something that I never loved looking forward to. I hated the idea of Christmas growing up because I would belong to this denomination, a Pentecostal denomination and I'm sure we know about this particular, how will I call it, denomination that forbids Christmas or whatever celebration, Christmas and birthday celebrations. That was not, we didn't belong to that denomination. But somehow, I think I saw that playing out where we belong as well, even as much as it is not kind of condemned of or outrightly, written off, but indirectly we were just playing the game with those people that saw it as very, very bad or something not to be, identified with. And eventually we just accept doing that every Christmas, when other kids are so excited in anticipation, waiting for the D-Day to come and all that, you are just like, whatever, like there's not much different. Like that is like one of even your most moody days because you just get to sit down and watch other kids do their things, pay visits, have fun, stroll and all that, but you are just there like, the only different thing was just that you get to eat as much as you would love to or even more. But aside that, this belief of this religious belief of paying visits, going out, interacting with others more was sinful and bad. So we're not allowed to have such an experience. And that always made me not get excited whenever Christmas is approaching because what's the difference after all? And I always be like, what exactly is going to change? Nothing exactly is going to change. And so there is nothing to look up to. So with all those happenings, like I just myself just hating Christmas. Like I just hated the idea of Christmas and all that because I believe that Christmas is this period where you get to unwind, where you get to have a fellowship with others, visit, interact more. And because I saw that okay, I'm not going to be having all that, so I saw Christmas as, I hated Christmas for that. I never liked the idea of Christmas approach. I just hated Christmas for that reason, and I think my reasons were justified enough because what's the essence of looking up to something that that at the end of the day you're not going to be getting the desired feeling or outcome and all that. So I just felt okay, what's the need? The particular denomination we belong to always have this particular outreach that normally occurs, comes up every 25th of December. So basically your new dress, your new shoe, your new hair, everything, once you go for the outreach and come back, that's just the end of your outing. Like there is nothing more. And I believe my parents actually added their own salt to the whole injury because there are still parents of the same denomination that would allow their children have so much fun, but my parents were carried the whole thing on their head like, okay, it is not going to happen. And I just felt like, daddy, mommy, you are just doing too much because after all, it's not like everybody in that particular that belongs to that particular denomination we are practicing this whole idea. Please bear with me. They've just taken the lights. We are in Nigeria, so that actually made me have this particular feeling that Christmas was not something to look up to, and I never felt good looking forward to Christmas as a child. It's not something that I actually enjoyed because that actually made me not to always enjoy Christmas because I actually believe that there's always more to Christmas and I'm not getting that. So I always feel okay, I'm being cheated on, or I and my siblings we are being cheated on because we are not allowed to have fun because you just that feeling as a child, things that you'd enjoy doing with other children, other kids, and you see yourself just watching. You're just like on the lookout, always looking at, always watching them have their fun, do their thing, and that feeling as a child, like you always feel very, very bad. And that was exactly how I felt in particular. I don't know about my siblings, but I know that I used to feel very bad about that particular event or that particular happening in our family. So that's basically how my childhood Christmas used to be, which I never enjoyed. I think the moral in this lesson is that all those practice of not allowing us have fun during Christmas was not something that they were actually doing out of conviction or out of understanding. They were just doing it because okay, that is what this particular denomination said, and they had to do it. So the point I am trying to make in this whole discussion is this: there are so many things that we actually believe in, we just act on ignorantly without actually trying to understand the real meaning or the background to the such things. We just practice it because okay, so and so person said this should not be done or this should be done, and we see ourselves just ignorantly following what we know nothing about, not doing it out of conviction or with basic understanding. Okay, so we actually were doing all those things with, you know, with lack of understanding of what exactly we were actually doing. We were just actually doing it because we were told, okay, without understanding, we were told that this is actually bad. Exactly why exactly is it bad? Like I had no, like up to date, like I have no idea why that was, why all that was happening. Like up to date, I have no idea. All I know is that this is actually what goes on in our lives every Christmas, and it was actually something not interesting to me at all. So looking back now, it's something that I feel like why all the deprivations after all, why all the deprivations, like why not allow us just do that thing? After all, there's nothing actually sinful in visiting, having fun and all that. Having fun, like as children in those days, they're like, what exactly was the fun? The fun was just hanging out with other kids, and that was just basically it. It's not like even these days that children are not allowed to, you know, freely move around on their own. Those days, the Christmas for children then was just that group outing, you know, everybody kids up, you know, that competition of whose outfit was better and whose outfit was finer and all that. And that was just basically the fun during Christmas. Those group outings that kids will normally have, and that was just it. And exactly like why exactly were we deprived? Like looking back, like guys, I was so deprived of so many things though. Not because like ordinarily I shouldn't have them, but sometimes just out of ignorance, you know, just so many things happening. And as children, what do you know? Like whatever your parents say is just the ultimate, and you have no choice to challenge their decisions. And so that was just exactly it. So guys, if you know anything you are practicing that you know you are not convinced yet, or you don't have the basic understanding, like just be neutral about it. Just free yourself, okay, until you actually understand exactly why you are doing what you are doing, so that you don't just get yourself, you don't just live a life that you look back and you start regretting, why did I do this, why did I do that? Because personally I won't lie, like I regretted all those years, like why did I even listen to all those things but as children, like you have no choice, like you dare not disobey. And I was this very cool kid that would always be obedient and all that, so I couldn't do otherwise. So guys, basically that was how my Christmas used to go as a child, which I do not like. I won't even like even as an adult, you know, there's some things that would happen in your life and it's okay, by the time you become an adult, that's when you understand the importance of, like I didn't see any importance in all those things. Like so even as an adult, I still feel very, very bad and cheated about all those things. So there is nothing like I'm not seeing any good in all those very, very strict and whatever training. Like as far as I'm concerned, I'm not seeing any good in them. So guys, basically that's how my childhood Christmas used to be, and I've just decided to just share with us because I know that there are some parents that would actually want to inculcate some things that even they themselves they not even know about into their children. Just allow them, just be pushing them into what you yourself you never understand. So guys, if you know that you belong to that category, please just free yourself, free your kids, and let like life is fun actually. Like life is just basically fun, because really guys, that actually made life so, I saw life so complicated. Like why is life just too serious? Like life is what like life was just too serious for me as far as that thing was concerned. And like why, like this is how serious life actually should be. And looking back, it's not actually as serious as we used to, you know, make it look like, because we actually make life complicated for ourselves. Presently, like I said, I'm in Onitsha and I'm enjoying myself. So in a few days time, like in 2 days or more, in a day or two, I'll be moving down to the village. I'll try to vlog as much as I can and carry us along on all the activities that will be going down in the village and after them. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year in advance. Like I believe that we are all going to see ourselves in the new year. So I wish you guys a very, very prosperous new year, greater 2022. Any good that 2021 has brought for us, I wish more and double of it in 2022. Okay guys, thank you, bye, love you. Sharon, come and say hi.
Hi.
And what do you have to say to people out there?
Merry Christmas and Happy
They can't hear you.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, share favor come. Aya, Favor, what do you have to say? They can't see your head.
I wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Alright, Aya, Muna, come. Where's Dave? Aya, say hi. Aya, say hi.
Hi everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, long life and prosperity.
Kiru, come and say Merry Christmas to them.
Hi everyone, my name is Nkiru. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
So guys, this is the small madam of this house. Like this is the small madam. Where's my boy? Where's David? He's the boy, but he's very shy. Okay. Aya, say hi to them.
Hi.
Aya, wish them Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Look at the people you are talking. Say bye to them.
Bye.
This is